greatest you know. The only one left like a by the Uno. But who knows what the future holds.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to the air right away. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Finds through and now a crease. Still going. Alvin Kamara. 57 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
Here's White. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know you don't want to waste it in some field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a line football. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Ready, go. Ready.
Young to throw it. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, partner, that's the start that you're on right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Well, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Ready?
4th down, Young. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They go play action here, Purdy. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, Nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw, Purdy. That's complete, right around the 8. A gain of 5. And now bring up 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game? And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Allen. And a short gain here down to the 22. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Throw left side complete. That's Baldwin. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From the red zone now, Young got a man, and it's Baldwin again. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The Young keeps it, moving right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. It's Young off play action. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Kamara up the middle and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive starts with a run by Allen. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. Young off the play fake. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a carry for Allen. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Big Derek Brown making the stop. Now 2nd and 9. Purdy bootlegging it. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
We're talking about the best strong safeties. One word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Young now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down throw for Young. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. But Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick 6 for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monsters we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. They work now on 2nd and 9. Young back near the goal line. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
Sets up first down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Alvin Kamara. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Purdy on a sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and 10, Young. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Young working out of the gun. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here is Young. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Young to throw on 4th. That is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll throw again. Young. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Chark from 13 yards out. And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Now he's loose at the 40, and he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing here, Purdy. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Von Bell.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Ready,
2nd down and 8. They go play action. Young. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down.
ready.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here we go.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Okay.
3rd and 12.
Yeah, keep guessing,
Ready, ready.
Now here's Young. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at the 33. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. You got a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Von Bell. Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. There he goes, right side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's complete to Tony.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's got Otten on the out route.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On 1st down, Purdy.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Runs through the contact. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. A quick throw completed by Purdy. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset, powering his way forward. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to...
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now a first down throw for Young. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. But it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
And these guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On the draw, here's Allen. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Purdy will throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Buccaneers 32, Panthers 26.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he's brought down, but not before they get across the 20-yard line. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Throwing, Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. That throw by Young incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
He'll buy some time right.
That looked great when he first took off because there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Here's 1st and 10.
52 blaster.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Baldwin. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Young. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready.
Young to throw.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Steps away to his left. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he is around the 44. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get around and stop the clock here with a 1st down. And there you go. Send your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter. Picking up the 1st.
You know they use it early. He don't make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here's Young.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Boy, the run on 1st down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do